We went to a Christmas party. Right? We earned our respect now. Now you know we can fucking do this. You know what I'm saying? So now step into gear. It's 2017. We didn't get off till December 2018. Step into gear. Like now, come forward and make it happen. Come on. We're meeting
We held
you
up
more
our
than
part of the
halfway.
bargain.
Right?
You said you wanted us to get a record going. We got one.
So, boom, we go to a Christmas party. And someone comes up to me and goes, listen, I know you released that on TuneCore, but you should have laid it up with a label. It would have been better. I said, okay. There's a reason why we did it. We brought it to you. One person said, fucking change it. The other person said, don't release it till March. Like, whatever. Anyway.
Right.
And then an executive decision maker, we all know in this room, says to Joyner, hey, I know you're going on that tour, because we had lined up a tour. I know you're going on that tour, so I've got you that tour support you need. But after this, you're done. Make it happen.
Like no more tour support after this.
Like after this, there's no more budget for your tour supports.
Right.
So do this because you want to do it, but after this, you're done. You got to figure it out. Like almost like, don't think you the shit because you just did what you did. Let me check you real quick, like to let you know that I still hold the higher power.
Because they have to retain their authority.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
And so that
because I mean, it was mutiny.
This at a Christmas party. So November we dropped. This is December. I can't lie about this. My dates is correct every time I say them. He showed you the text, like.
Yeah, no,
right,
I get
so,
it.
No, so check November, December.
But considering the vibe that you guys are giving off is, we did something without you. That can't circulate in the label for other artists to be like,
bro,
I'm gonna do
he got signed
because
he got signed because we was doing it before you.
Yeah, that's
how we got signed.
No, when I say I'm here now, we're supposed to be working together, and I pulled the fast one and it hit.
I said it's his last.
This can't circulate in the office because the other artists are gonna be like, yeah, y'all know what y'all fucking about, what y'all talking about, because Joyner just did this shit without y'all, and look how that shit turned out. So I'm gonna do it too. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody knows that, bro. Nobody knows that. We're not being vocal about that. It's not like it's a news story inside the building that we did that.
And you guys follow suit because I did this. It was like kept with me. Only me and him knew that. We didn't tell people that.
Did the video say records on it?
Well,
we put it out through TuneCore.
We put it out through TuneCore, but they went and jumped in front of it and claimed it, and you know.
Yeah.
We didn't know that until 60 days after.
They have the right.
Because the first earnings come in. Wow. You know what I'm saying? So we didn't even know that. So
see But
what I'm saying is that was his last ditch. That came from X. Last ditch effort to, hey, like step behind me and help me, like show me, like make me a priority in this building and like really put up the budgets and believe in my vision and
I know
stop
it didn't
being
go
roadblocks.
right so far, but look, here's the records you said you wanted. Do what you said you were gonna do.
Right.
Here it is. Here's the thing you said you wanted me to do.
They didn't believe in some of our methods. Some of our methods. One of the methods that we had when we came to them and said, look, I've spent a lot of money on Facebook. Mm-hmm. Now Facebook has a trickle down effect. So people are discovering me on Facebook, and then they're going to, follow me on Instagram. Then they're going to YouTube and they're watching the videos, and then they're gonna stream the fucking songs on Spotify, iTunes, Apple, buy it. So we need to start dumping money into Facebook, right?
This is 2016.
And I know this is non-traditional because you guys who the fuck dumps a bunch of money into Facebook when you're a label, right?
That's where you started.
Right, but this is where I started.
That's where we had 1 million people built up.
This is what we're doing.
That's where you should water the ground.
It's already working.
Multiply progress.
And the trickle down effect is gonna happen, and it's already proven to happen. And this is how we're making 10,000.
That's why we're sitting here.
Started here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's double down on this. No.
It was a drip feed.
They didn't want it.
It's like we'll give this much here, but we got to do this. Now, if you ever seen label accountings, you'll see A&R receipts, you'll see expenses, you'll see all of that. It's just, they're just trying to figure out where to program the dollars, you know what I'm saying, over here and justify. Because look, if you turn around and gave us a couple $1 million to just pour there, like, who knows how far we could go. Do you know what I mean? Because it's so hard to get one thing to work. It's so difficult to get one thing to work. It's the hardest shit in the world. Right. And then once you get that one thing to work, the instant thing is, I gotta get something else to work. Instead of, let me focus on this one thing that fucking works. Right? And so we knew this one thing that worked, that got us to this point, and we knew exactly how we wanted to execute it. As soon as the label came in, it came with a template. Yeah. Here's your project manager, here's your marketing person, here's your this, here's your that. And now you gotta, it's like a curriculum, like a school. Now you gotta go through the school.
It's so ironic that you guys just played a record with Simba, because Simba had the same kind of idea and he sat in the chair and kind of discussed his frustration. He said, I told the label, like, keep your video budget. No, forget the video. Give me the budget and I'll create just content for social media.
Yeah, and send back to you. Yeah.
I told Simba the issues he was gonna be facing before he even faced them. When we went on tour, I brought him on tour with me.
Yeah.
I kind of schooled him and told him, you know, some of the shit that I had, problems that I had, and I told him what he was about to face since, you know, he was signed, you know, and
And that's why erasing the age gap is important. Because the OGs who've been through this system can turn around and help you get past these stumbling blocks. Before you even get there, they can help you get past them. Y'all so quick to call somebody washed and irrelevant, and they got all the keys. You just shitting on them. Stupidity. Anyway, I think the biggest issue I have with labels when it comes to stuff like that is because it's a template, nobody looks at the individual. And instead of treating it like it's not one size fits all.
Right.
This dude is doing something a little different. We need to alter this approach.
Right.
We need to alter this, the way he does things, the way he's seeing success. If we change this thing here, the other things might work, but we need to change this part. Actually, we need to change 4 or 5 of these parts because this guy's doing it a very specific way.
They don't want things to be disrupted, though. It's like when you're so used to a certain business model and you're so used to using that business model, it's like for somebody to come in and disrupt that business model, it's almost like a threat.
But it would work.
Right, but they don't give a fuck about that.
Long term, it would work.
You're talking to a $1 billion company,
bro. It makes sense for us, right? Because we can make $1 million, $2 million, $10 million, $20 million, even make $50 million, $100 million.
Right.
Okay. One of those entities is making $4 or $5 billion every year.
Thanks.
The big dogs.
And
they're making $4 or $5 billion on music.
And now they're cutting 800 jobs, and there's a 40% drop in.
Right, because it's managed by people. There's no workflow.
But that's part of my point.
But workflow is technology.
Make the adjustment then.
The workflow is technology.
Make the adjustment.